Hello, everybody. Wolfang here. Today's Wednesday, December the 11th. I'm getting a late start on my video today. I got my new camera. Hope it works. Um, it kind of looks better. I was trying to get rid of the damn glare in my glasses, but now you can see the light in my glass. Let's see if I move my eyeball just right. Oh, this way. Oh, look, I got a glowing eyeball. Anyway, this this was the old camera. It's actually not a bad camera. I don't know if that'll focus in. No, there it goes. But my cat Merlin chewed on the wire around this area, like he does on these types of wires. I don't know. I guess they taste good. And yes, we feed our cats. But so I'll keep this one as a backup because it works, but you gotta move the wire and then don't touch the wire. But anyway, so far I don't know. It kind of looks good, and there's a light setting. It's on low right now, and it gets brighter and brighter. Supposed to have the noise reduction, and that's the big thing. I've got that set. So, and then whatever else the cameras do. But this wasn't a bad price, is why I got it. It's my early Christmas present. So I hope everybody had a great Wednesday. Oh, we got a little bit of snow this morning. That was pretty cool. It was funny. I get up, I look. For some reason, the first thing I do is I look outside. But I see snow just covered the grass. I was like, "Oh, that looks cool," because the ground is too warm for it to stick on the streets. So no snow on the sidewalk, no snow on the streets. So I hop in the car and I take off, cruising down the road, get to the on ramp to the highway, chugging along, get on the highway, and you would have thought there was a foot of fucking snow. I was like, people. Oh, yeah. I I don't know if I want to say road rage, but yeah, I get aggravated when I'm driving with people. It's and I drive with traffic, whatever that speed is, and it's usually 70, 75, sometimes 80. But you know, especially when you're in a fast lane, you're going with traffic. But this morning, it was like it just rained. I mean, yeah, the roads are wet, so you have to watch it. But yeah, it was funny. And so tonight it's supposed to dip down to like 18. So there will probably be some slick spots on the road. So I have to watch out for that. Anyway, enough of the weather report and driving in it. I'm going to share this article that the FDA came out with. I think it was posted like 11 hours ago. But it says that the FDA wants to end the use of sell by dates and use this instead. A change could reduce food waste and stave off the unnecessary use of water, land, and labor. In late September, California Governor Bangam Newsom signed legislation banning the use of sell-by dates in the state, instead requiring standardized language for date labels. The standardized language, okay. The move, Food and Wine previously reported, was in an effort to reduce confusion and food waste. as current labeling can include everything from display until freshest by or best before. And now it appears U.S. Food and Drug Administration and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are considering the same. Oops, I forgot to clear that. Continue reading. In early December, the agency sent out a request for information and feedback on food labeling, which noted FSIS and FDA, we, the agencies, are seeking public input on food date labeling. This request for information seeks information on industry practices and preferences for date labeling, research results on consumer perceptions of date labeling, and any impact date labeling may have on food waste. As the agencies explain, they both have the responsibility for ensuring that food labels on products over which they have jurisdiction are truthful and not misleading, and for ensuring that meat, poultry, and egg products are safe, wholesome, and properly labeled and packaged. So don't put an egg label on a piece of meat or poultry on the egg. Never mind. It added that the FDA also regulates a significant portions of the nation's food supply, including fruits, vegetables, dairy, grain, packaged foods, shell eggs, seafood, infant formula, dietary supplements, beverages, and game meat, ensuring all of their labeling is truthful and non-misleading. It sounds like there should be a dun dun dun. Bear with me, people. I'm all right sometimes. Now, the agencies want to make these labels even easier to understand, particularly in response to the national strategy for reducing food loss and waste and recycling organics set out by the Biden-Harris administration over the summer. In their letter, they explained that the national strategy presents a pathway to meet the national goal of reducing food loss and waste by 50% by 2030. This is a lofty and important goal. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, estimates that in 2019, 66 million tons of wasted food was generated in the food of retail food service and residential sectors, and most of the waste, about 60%, was sent to landfills, the letter stated. And an additional 40 million tons of wasted food was generated in the food and beverage manufacturing and processing sectors. Wasted food is the single largest category of material placed in municipal landfills. I believe that. We waste a lot of frickin' food here. Beyond ending up in landfills, the agency added that saving this food could help feed American families in need, or at least by identifying which foods are wasted most, they may be able to stave off the unnecessary use of water, land, and labor by producing less of it. In response to this goal, the FSIS and FDA received comments encouraging it to update the federal date labeling requirements and create standardized labels, just like California implemented. According to commenters, the use of different phrases to describe dates may cause consumer confusion. Oh, there's a lot to play with right there, and lead to the premature disposal of wholesome and safe food because it is past the date printed on the package, the agency noted. It added that it's planning to recommend that food industry members voluntarily apply the best if used by food date label, which notes the date after which quality may decline, but the product may still be consumed. The best if used by label aims to lessen consumer confusion and reduce wasted food. It added that this label is also the one that consumers believe uh, communicates quality. However, you can submit your comments and feedback about the proposal at regulations.gov. Food labels contain a wealth of information for consumers, including food products best if used by date. Elminio Estbin, Undersecretary for Food Safety at USDA, shared in a statement. Through this request for information, we hope to learn more about how those date labels are determined and whether they confuse consumers and lead to needless food waste. So there you go. Now you know. And I get, that's close it out. Um, Young people, I guess, maybe don't read the labels. But all of the canned goods and stuff that we have, it's okay. Best by the date, but we know, your canned goods, the shelf life is longer. Um, certain, I mean, just look at your bread. Your bread's good until you see mold on it, or until it's stale. But the kicker is, I've worked at fast food. Uh, my wife worked at Walgreens where they sell food. So that shelf life, once that food at the store, the shelf life says, okay, today's date, they have to take it off the shelf. Where does it go? Most of the time, it goes right in the fucking trash. Because I've said that to my wife. I was like, why don't they give this? Okay, so it's it still has a good week, whether it's like cereal or bread, stuff like that. Um, like the article said, we waste so much food. I'm having a hard time spitting this shit out. It's like, come on. Now your meats and stuff, if you got it in the fridge and you open it up and it smells rancid, then you know it's not good to eat. But it's kind of like that sticker danger sign they put on your blow dryer. Do not immerse in the bathtub. But I'm gonna go with what's it, Darwin's. You know what? If you're sitting in the bathtub and you decide to use a hair dryer, have at it. Anyway, I thought I would share the FDA article. I'm kind of having fun with stupid stuff. Give me a break, people. It's all right. You'll be okay. This is Wolfgang. Have a great Wednesday evening. Blessed be. Stay safe. And I'll bullshit with y'all later. Bye.